Welcome to Top Trading Edge, folks. Today, September 21st, Sunday night. Let's take a look at the market conditions, see what market look like upcoming week. So as you can see right here, conditions are still, this is daily chart. As you can see, MACD bullish, volume bullish, conditions are still strong and bullish. All right. So remember, blackout period already started, but market still got a strength. Look like market still has a strength, wants to go up. Okay, I don't see any weakness yet, looking nice and bullish. So people thinking market is already a 650, 665, let's short. No, that's not the how we do, right? But still bulls are continuous here. All right, so we can look into smaller time frame and see what market look like in a smaller time frame. All right, so smaller time frame right now here, you can see MACD pulling it back, squeeze is bullish, so doesn't have strong weakness or anything, it still has a strong strength on it. So if you see any pullback, it's still bullish. All right, 4-hour charts, squeeze bullish, 30-minute charts. All right, 30-minute is telling me we are still bulls are here. So if, now previous day low, we could test if market wanted to do that, but other than that, I don't see any crazy weakness in the market. As 30-minute chart look like bullish, bulls are MACD in a bull territory, volumes are bullish, MACD is also bullish, right? Conditions are also bullish. So I do not see any weakness in 30 minutes. All right. Now let's take a look at the QQQ is also, look at that, bulls are here, volumes are bullish here, everything looking bullish. So if you see a weakness on QQQ pull back, this is the support, they could bounce right here, right? 598. If they pull back, retest, bounce, bullish. If they break this, then we could go a little lower, which would be next level would be around this area right here. All right, so these are the very small levels are here, and the bearish side, bull side is unlimited because we are market is all the way at the top, right? So still bullish, retest 598, bounce, bullish. Okay, so these are the levels, you keep it in mind. Same thing, let's take a look at the SPY support is here. If you are a bear and if you market pulls back to this area right here, keep it in mind, 660, it could bounce. Same thing here, if market comes around here, resistance, rejection we could have, or we could poke through, right? So we need to see how we poke through, retest, then it is bullish to go higher, right? But if the rejection comes, then we could go lower. But this is the previous day low right here, previous day high is here. This is the levels right now I see, because we are right in the middle. I don't see weakness. Anything corrections will be a smaller correction. Let's see, because it's the brand new week starting. Okay, so on a daily chart looking strong, so that is the reason we will need to be little on a bullish side mostly. Okay, because MACD is also looking bullish. Now let's look at IWM. IWM had a solid breakout, 246 already. So IWM is looking squeeze bearish. Bulls are giving up here. So if you see a pullback on IWM right here, 240, right, this area, and 241 area right here, that could be bullish, little bounce could come. So if you, I would say QQQ still strength, it does have a strength, but the IWM does not have a solid strength. It just comes and bounces some point of time. So right now the bulls are trying to give up, so we might test 240. So if you want to short 240, the morning market, look at the conditions, see what happens to if they started going down, then 240 area is right here, and then retest and bounce and could go higher at 244. Okay, you will see market gonna go lower high or lower low, right now still doing lower high. Look at that, the bottom is rising continuously, bottoms are rising. Okay, so small pullback, bounce, small pullback, bounce, but it's going higher high. Okay, I don't see any lower high yet. So if you pull back, 240 area right here is a support zone. Okay, so IWM support zone is here, resistance are here around 245. Keep it in mind. For that, we're gonna take a look at the Tesla. Okay, so you can see right here, Tesla looking solid bullish. So look here what Tesla is doing, testing the support, folks. Okay, validating. This is validation right here. What does it mean? That means this Tesla wants to go higher. Yes, because of the strength. Still validation. Do you see weakness? No. Do you see weakness on MACD? No. Right? Do you see weakness on condition? No. Everything looking bullish. That means after this validation, right? Tesla looking bullish to me, because look like a bulls are still hanging in there at the top after breakout. Right? So Tesla still has a bulls there. Okay. That's Tesla. So the levels are already, we already have it here. Okay. I don't see weakness on Tesla. Okay. Microsoft, we had a little weakness, then now bulls are coming in. Look at the squeeze coming, volume coming. So Microsoft looking bullish even the conditions are bearish. All right. Yeah. So Microsoft still bullish, heading to top area. Let me bring this thing here. So Microsoft, MACD bullish, squeeze bullish, volume bullish. So it look like Microsoft bullish. Bulls are lining up on Microsoft. Okay. Apple is still bullish, but doesn't have a solid strength. But yes, it's looking bullish. Its conditions are bullish. MACD trying to cross here. Volumes are coming, but smaller volume. Still bullish. Target is 258, 248 area. Okay, Apple. Then Nvidia bulls are trying to give up here, but Nvidia still validating the top zone right here, and I think still bulls are there. So this was the bear cycle last 2 months, pretty much bear cycle. Look at the MACD came all the way to the bottom, oscillator 0, continue squeeze, bearish cycle, but price actions are still hanging at the top. What does that mean? That means bears doesn't have the power, and when bull cycle start, it could bounce and could break through the 185. All right, that's what it appears to me. So Nvidia has no weakness, folks. If you see Nvidia any decent pullback, that's the good entry for the long side. Okay, if this support breaks 165, every time we come here and bounce. If this breaks, then we could go lower, but I don't see yet, even though conditions trying to give up a little bit, but still bulls are holding. Okay, bulls are holding nicely on Nvidia. All right, that's your Nvidia. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin. All right, so Bitcoin little giving up right now. Support is here. Bitcoin support is around 115. Just a second. 112 support, and could bounce also. Yeah, Bitcoin looking bullish. Okay, we are about the oscillator 0, bullish cycle, and it could bounce also. Maybe a 1 day bearish, 1 or 2 days, and then could bounce around $112. Okay, we'll see how, maybe could create a head and shoulder pattern or something like that. We'll see how it goes, but condition is telling me it's sideways. Okay, it doesn't look like super strength bullish, super strength bearish, just sideways and bullish here. Volumes are bullish, MACD bullish, only the condition is looking little sideways bearish, so that condition can change to become bullish also. Okay, that is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin doesn't have a solid weakness, doesn't have a solid strength. 60% bullish, 30% bearish, 10% sideways. Think that way. Okay, then a lot of stocks are like popping in the market, with such as Euro nuclear stocks. Look at that, those stocks are going to the moon right now. Then look at the OCLO, what is it, Oklo? Look at the Oklo. Look at the breakout from $80 to 136. This is also looking bullish here. These stocks are like parabolic move, folks. Okay, when things are parabolic move, you got to be very careful. SMR, look at that SMR also going. I like these stocks. Then you can look into is LEU. Look at this, all these stocks are on a parabolic move breakout right there. They are going crazy folks. Okay, from 118 to this. Okay, so those stocks are right now in a parabolic move, nuclear stocks. All right, All right, I mean, let's keep it because market is all the way at the top, folks. Whenever the market is all the way at the top, you got to be very, very careful. What does it mean? It means jumping in on a bandwagon at the top, you got to be careful. But yes, it's small cycles. And when you do day trading, you got to be smaller cycles. Okay, and that's how you need to trade here. Okay, those who are in the first time, in the community to join right here, folks, you can go open your camera and you can go and join the community. It's free of charge here. This is the group where you could join. Okay, so those who want to join alert room is $1,000 for 30 days right here. If you want to join the alert room right here, you can scan that and you can take a screenshot. If you make a payment and take a screenshot, and I'll ready you up and send me the screenshot on these numbers. Okay. All right, so don't forget to click the like button, folks, if you like what we're doing every day, folks. Just I go live morning 9:30 to 4 p.m. every day. All right, so, see you guys tomorrow morning 9:30. Ciao, bye.